So you guys bullied me into making this video. Hey friends, it's Keezy here today, and today we will be unboxing and reviewing the Rupaul Dragon Queen Doll by Monster High. I asked you guys on my Instagram stories if you guys still wanted to see me do a full review of this doll because so many of my peers have already done one, and by a landslide, you guys voted yes, and you guys are the ones running this channel, so I just do whatever you guys say. But before we get too far into the video, I do have to say a huge thanks to the team at Mattel and Monster High for sending me this doll for free for us to look at together. And as usual, I have to thank you guys because it's because of you that I'm afforded opportunities like this. Of course, it's me who makes the content, but it's you guys who like, who share, who comment, who subscribe, who follow me on any of my other platforms is the reason that I get these opportunities. So again, thank you so much. And as always, I love you guys so much. I did get the whole big PR package where it had the flipping doors and all of that, but I always feel weird about showing the PR box on camera just because it's not something that you guys can get yourselves. But give me feedback in the comments down below. Would you like actual footage of me opening the PR box itself? Let me know. But I've done so much rambling already. I know you guys are excited to see this doll. So without further ado, let's go ahead and look at the Rupaul Dragon Queen box. If this is your first review of mine that you're seeing and you don't know how we do things here, I will give you a full in-depth look at the box and the doll itself, and then I'll save kind of my personal thoughts and opinions till the end. So taking a look at the box here, it does have this big open window display on the front here. It does say Rupaul Dragon Queen. And it is kind of like a gradient black to gray. In your bottom right hand corner here, it does say Mattel. On the left side of the box, it says Rupaul Dragon Queen again. Then again, it has some more smoke and some more scales on the side of the box. Then on the other side of the box, you do see some more of that smoke here. It does say Monster High with a skullet in the middle. The back of the box is a little bit more interesting. So you do get a photo of the actual doll itself. And then on the upper right hand corner here, you do have an eclipse. You do get some more of that smoke detailing behind the Rupaul doll here. Then it does say Rupaul Dragon Queen. And then it says the time has come. This is the moment legend becomes reality as the moon glides into the earth's shadow. Behold the Rupaul Dragon Queen awakening and rising from the ashes. In embracing the duality of light and darkness, the queen's crimson colored amulet is activated. Silence no more. The fierce queen gives a voice to the dragon. As the gatekeeper between worlds, goddess energy meets dragon fire and beckons a behold new era of enlightenment. It's a time of harmony to embody strength and vulnerability and to unleash the power within and let it shine. All hail the Rupaul Dragon Queen Doll. You do get some disclaimers here on the bottom. It does have the Mattel logo on the left hand corner here. Of course, it does say monsterhigh.com, and then you have another Monster High logo at the bottom. And now that we've taken a look at this beautiful box, let's go ahead and get the Rupaul Dragon Queen doll outside of the box. So she does come with a stand. It does have a clear telescoping portion, a semi-clear waist clip, and then a plain black stand that does say Monster High molded in there with a couple of other molded graphics in it. You also get a COA with this doll, so it does say Monster High X Rupaul, and then it just says that this certifies that your Monster High Rupaul Dragon Queen doll awakened through the collaboration efforts of designers and artists at Mattel. Moving on to her accessories. So the Dragon Queen doll does come with a pair of wings. As you can see, the wings do kind of clip onto her back like a little backpack. I will say that it doesn't stay on super duper well, so just be careful of that. But it is in this molded glossy plastic. You can see it does have like some bone work going throughout, so you can see some molded bones. You can also see this kind of webbed, tattered pattern going throughout to make up the wings. The doll also comes with this gray bracelet. It does have Rupaul molded onto the band. On the other wrist, she does have this black and white dragon bracelet. The dragon's eyes are painted red, and they kind of swirl around each other to kind of create this duality. For earrings, they are these black molded kind of smoke wisps, it look like, that kind of dangle and fall into a skullet. And the headpiece is a dragon in the middle, and it kind of does flow into some flames that turn into some branches on the end here. It is attached to her head with some T-tabs, but if you remove the T-tabs, you should be able to get it back on her head pretty easily because it does attach to the head with a headband as well. And the headband does also have some dangling tree branches on either side of it. And moving on to the, I don't know if it would be considered a harness or like maybe some shoulder pieces, but it does clip around her neck, and it does have some black studs here. In the center of the collar piece, it does have this little red jewel. And then it has this kind of swirly, almost filigree vine design on either side of the collar plate. And for the shoes, they are these molded glossy black boots. They do have a scale texture going throughout them. On the bottom here is where it gets interesting. So again, it does have some more of that vine detailing going up the side. And also that vine detailing goes all the way down the heel. They are super tall platform heels. And on the toe of the boot, they do have this molded dragon claw design. There's also a pretty large slit up the back so you can get them on and off the doll. So for the outfit, I guess you could call it a dress, maybe, because just to kind of explain how it is, so it is this complete portion, so this kind of a dress piece, but it is attached to this top here, so you can see that that does Velcro in the back, but it is this kind of strappy dress, so it does have some slightly exaggerated shoulders here that fall and kind of twist in the middle here, and then coming off the bodice, it does have these two straps here that are supposed to wrap around the arms. For the skirt portion of the dress, it does have a huge split up the middle, and the edge of the skirt is scalloped, so it does have this jagged edge. And then also in a kind of pinstriped fashion, you can see some holographic glitter going throughout the entire dress. And I wanted to take off the boots so we could really see this last piece here. So the bottoms are these kind of PVC underwear, but the underwear portion is actually sewn to these mesh calf length tights. They don't go all the way to the feet, but I don't think that really matters because of course the boots are really, really tall and it covers it when they're on. So moving on to the screening, so Rue does have some thick brown eyebrows. Underneath the brow bone, there is some gray that kind of falls into some brown in the crease. On Rue's lid, it is kind of a bluish gray color, and the headpiece slightly blocks it, but you can kind of see some metallic silver paint that comes from the outer corner of the eye all the way to the hairline. She also does have some hazel eyes, some very dramatic lashes on the top and the bottom, and on her cheeks she does have this metallic scale print. You can also see Rue's signature mole under her left eye. The lip is a deep brown, but it does have a black liner, and interestingly enough, she does kind of have a molded growl kind of look, so you can see some white teeth and fangs painted in the center of her lips. And of course, this is a brand new face mold. They did this mold just for the Rupaul Dragon Queen doll, and you can see the copyright does say 2024 Mattel. So one thing I almost forgot to mention is that this mold does have pointy ears to give her kind of more of that dragon feel. So out of the box, she does come with a white hairnet that you can either keep on or remove, but I'm going to remove it really quickly to show you guys a better look at the hair. Okay, so now that I finally got that hairnet off, we can take a look at the hair. So it is pulled into a half up, half down. It does have a little piece of hair wrapped around the rubber band. You can see it is in a platinum blonde, and it is in a nice, beautiful, sorry, I'm not supposed to be saying my opinions yet, but it's in this beautiful, almost like 4C texture hair. Like I can't contain it. I love when brands give natural hair texture. Mattel is always going to give us that. And of course, it's very RuPaul accurate. For articulation, the Rupaul doll can swivel at the head here. She can also bend at the shoulder to about here, and she can move about here. She also does have a bend in the elbow and also a bend in the wrist. She can kick out to about here. She can kick forward. She can also bend her knee. With this release, you don't get any bust joint or ankle joints. Okay, so now that we've taken a look at everything RuPaul comes with, let me go ahead and give you my final thoughts. Really quick disclaimer, I'm going to be nitpicky just because I have to be, because I could honestly rave about this doll on and on and on. Okay, starting with the pros, let's just go from top down, right? I think the likeness on this doll is amazing. I think they did such a good job at taking RuPaul's likeness and kind of integrating the likeness into the Monster High universe. Like, it's the perfect mashup of cartoony but also realistic, and Mattel is always known for being really, really good at that. I also love the facial expression. I think that the teeth just kind of gives the doll so much character. And of course, the paint on the face is just super high quality, as it always is with any Skeletor doll. I am obsessed with the hair texture. I wish that they would do this hair texture even more on dolls, because this like pre-curled, almost 4C saran is so beautiful. It's so soft. I won't be restyling it. I know somebody out there will, probably Rodney will restyle it. I'm not going to restyle the hair. All I'm going to do is hit it with a little bit of a steam and trim up any raggedy ends, because honestly, out of box, she's styled really, really well, which I love. I will say, if you're not a huge hair restyling person, you probably want to keep that hairnet on her, because I can really see the hair getting tangled in the headpiece and the chest plate. So if that is going to be a huge problem for you, you should probably keep that white hairnet on the hair just to kind of contain everything. I also love the silhouette of the outfit. I think that they did a really good job of giving that dragon vibe throughout. I love how tall the boots are. I think that it just kind of adds to that drama. I love that they're thigh highs. I think it works really, really well. Yeah, I just think that the design quality here is so good. I also say that the fabric that they used for the dress feels really, really high quality as well. So now that I've told you all of the pros, let me go ahead and tell you cons, which again, these are going to be really nitpicky. I will say I kind of wish there was less black accessories. Like, maybe they could have changed the earrings and the bracelet and maybe the chest plate and made them electroplated. I feel like that would really elevate the look and kind of make it pop a little bit. There is a ton of kind of like black glossy molded pieces in this look. I mean, I will say it is cohesive. Also, again, kind of nitpicky, I do wish the dress had been lined on the inside. Again, that just kind of ups the quality of any piece. And my last nitpicky kind of thing is I wish they had have given us fabric boots. Now, I am going to excuse it because this doll is at a $55 price point. So I know that if they had have given her fabric boots, that would have upped the price. Just because when the boots are molded plastic like this, of course, it's going to limit some of the posability. So at the time of me filming this, which is like early Saturday morning. She still is available on Amazon to pick up again for $55, just in time for Pride Month. I will try to leave a link in the description bar down below. Like I said, I think this is the perfect release for Pride Month. I also really love the message behind this doll, and also something I forgot to mention, because of this doll and RuPaul's impact, Mattel did donate to the Ali Forney Center, which is an organization that helps protect LGBTQ plus youth from homelessness, which is something that is a great thing to be a part of. So yes, I just love the overall message of this doll, and I think that it was a collaboration that is a match made in heaven. But if you enjoyed hanging out with me today, don't forget to give that thumbs up button down below a big push. We would also love for you to join the plastics, so if you would love to do so, hit that subscribe button down below. But that is all from me, friends. I love you guys so much. Happy Pride Month, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.